Hey everyone, welcome to the Chamber Spotlight. I'm Lori Hansroth with the Berkeley Springs Morgan County Chamber of Commerce, and today we are pleased to welcome Irv Miller to the studios. Irv, this is not your first time in the studios. You joined us last year with your other business, J&L Self-Defense.
That's correct.
But this year we've got you here because you and your wife opened the Naked Olive.
That's correct.
So that was opened in May?
Yes, yes.
This past year. So what got you into olive oil?
Well, it's kind of a funny story. We were doing a vending event down at Ocean City and ended up having a flat tire and went to the small town of Berlin. And while we were waiting, we stumbled into one of these type of stores, and we were very impressed with it and thought it might be a neat idea for Berkeley. Mm-hmm. And that's kind of how we got the idea, and then just did our research and worked on sourcing and everything, and pulled it all together this year.
Well, the work you've done in the facility is beautiful.
Thank you.
It looks
Thank you.
great.
We put a lot of time and effort into it. Myself, my wife, and a friend of ours, Kevin Barney, we did all the work ourselves. So it took us months.
It's a work of heart then.
Yes, it is.
And you've already expanded.
Yes, we have. The Naked Olive Lounge was opened about 3 months ago, and the lounge was not in our initial concept, but the old Appalachian bar came with our lease, and we were using it for storage, and a lot of folks were peeking their heads back there and saying, you should do a wine bar. You selling the products that would go well, the breads and the oils and things like that. So ultimately, again, a lot of research, and once we decided to do it, we hunkered down and put that one together, again, doing all the work ourselves. And on that side, a good friend of ours named Lisa Swagger, she's the one that did handcrafted the bar and so much of the artwork that you see in the room.
Okay. And thank goodness for Morgan County, the Brunch Bill passed, so you can now open at 11 o'clock on Sundays.
Yes, and we have actually changed our hours to 11 o'clock on Sunday instead of the 1 o'clock, which we had previously, to allow people to come in and have a mimosa or something like that with a light fare and hang in the town a little bit longer. I think it was a great concept.
It's great for the county.
Yep,
it really is. So when you walk into the Naked Olive, on the right we have the balsamics, the olive oils.
The flavored, or what we call fused and infused extra virgin olive oils are on the right side.
Okay.
In the center, on the beautiful wooden table, which is actually a cherry slab that my wife did, the small cans are specialty oils. We have truffles and walnut and pumpkin seed, a lot of neat things like that. And then the tall cans are the extra virgin olive oils. These are the world class. Everybody's chasing these. We tell you the polyphenol counts, all the science, where they were crushed, when they were crushed, things like that. The entire left wall are the balsamics, and all the balsamics are done in Modena, Italy, and they're infused in California. Basically, they use an 18-year premium to create all the darks, and then they use a much younger balsamic to create the white balsamics, and then we have a few specialty vinegars as well.
Okay. Well, in the olive oil, we're hearing a lot in the news about that because people do want to get into the polyphenols and they want the advantages of the plant-based oils, but some of the companies are actually adulterating their oils to make them a little cheaper. So you know that your source is 100% pure.
Yes. We had several sources that we could have gone with when we were first investigating this business, and the distributor that we went with had a great reputation. We had used their products, and their products are top-notch, high quality, and we know exactly what we're getting with them, and everything's documented. That's one of the things. They really hold everybody to a higher standard by testing and showing us where the oils come from, when they were crushed. Like I said, you can see it. We've got oils that were crushed, are being crushed right now, and some that were being crushed in the last 30 days from the Northern Hemisphere. So we have 2 crushes a year. So we always have fresh oil. So we have the Northern Hemisphere, which is like Greece and Spain, and then we have the Southern Hemisphere where you've got Chile and South Africa and Australia, places like that.
Wow, that sounds like a field trip waiting to happen if I were there.
Yeah, someday.
So tell me, what's the most unusual flavor oil that you have?
I don't know about unusual. I mean, there's a lot of great flavors. The things like the chipotle, the Tuscan herb's one of my favorites. We even have butter oil, and there's no dairy at all in it. There's no ghee in it. It's literally a plant-based oil that actually tastes like butter. You can use it on popcorn, corn on the cob, literally just about anything. And then we've got some spicy ones like the harissa or the cayenne. And when it's in season, we have a Tunisian bak ludi, which is one of my favorites.
And so your most popular then is?
The Tuscan herb would be the most popular oil that we sell.
Okay.
And garlic is also very popular.
Okay.
Because they're mildly infused. They're not loaded up with flavor. It's just you're getting a very high quality olive oil that's fresh, and then it has the mild infusions of the flavors, and very, very well done. All the products are.
And so then as far as the vinegars go, what types of vinegar flavors do you have?
All over the spectrum. The balsamics, the dark balsamics, we've got raspberry, blackberry, fig, espresso, dark chocolate, strawberry. It's amazing how sweet they are, most of them. And the vinegar, you can taste it, but it's all this comes from the white grape. There's no added sugar, there's no corn syrup, no fructose added, very low on the glycemic level because that it's an all natural product. They're literally all of our balsamics are 10 calories a tablespoon, except for the maple, which uses real Vermont maple syrup to get the flavors.
That's great. That's great. Well, I know that just within the last few weeks, you guys actually went online.
We did.
Sales.
We did. The Naked Olive, it's thenakedolive.com, and all of our oils and vinegars are on the website. There's a lot of other products, the spreads, the tapenades, things like that. A lot of that's up, but we're still working to get everything up, like the olives, because we're constantly evolving our product line. As we find good products, we like to bring them into the store.
And you've got several local restaurants that are actually using their products?
Yes. I think there's five local restaurants using our products. We work a deal with the restaurants, and essentially they have a world of flavors that they can use. I mean, we've got some great chefs in this town,
Yes.
And some of them are using our oils just to create very unique items, and then others are using our Tuscan for dipping bread
Right.
in the restaurant for dinner. So, and then of course the Naked Olive, our lounge, we use our products in everything that we sell, and even more unique is we make cocktails with the balsamics. So that was a creation of my wife and George, our bartender. Very unique product line. I mean, it's people wouldn't expect it, but everybody loves them. I mean, it's very unique bar menu.
That's great. That's great. So give us an update on your hours. I know we're going into the winter season, so that could affect things a little bit, but in general, when are you open?
Okay, the Naked Olive is open every day but Monday. We open at 11 until 5. I believe that's Tuesday through Friday.
Okay.
And I think it's Thursday. Friday we're open until 6, and then Saturday we're open until 6. These are winter hours.
Okay.
In the summer we're open until 7.
Okay.
The Naked Olive Lounge, we open at 3 o'clock on Friday until midnight. And we say at least midnight. If there's people hanging, we'll hang. Saturday we open at noon until midnight, and Sunday we open at now 11 a.m. until 8 p.m.
Wonderful. Well, we are thrilled to have the Naked Olive in Berkeley Springs. It's great for the locals, and it's great for the people visiting the area. So I really appreciate you coming in today and giving us an update on how things are going. You can catch this video and other Chamber Spotlights at berkeleyspringscommunitymatters.com. I'm Lori Hansroth with the Berkeley Springs Morgan County Chamber of Commerce. Take care.